Paula is a bright, divorced, working mom of 8-year-old Tom. She doesn't get much in terms of child support and works long hours to make ends meet. She hardly has time for herself and feels overwhelmed by everyday responsibilities. Paula wonders if she'll ever find balance between her roles as a mom and a professional and still find time to pursue the things that she is passionate about. Hi, I am Susie Verdi, and this is Drops of Light, your space for soul nourishment and inspiration. Today we'll talk about the importance of finding balance between our many roles in life, even in the middle of a very busy existence. Paula's story is familiar to many of us. We're constantly pulled outside by the various demands of others, work, friends, and family commitments. Our to-do lists are longer than the hours in the day to accommodate all that needs to be done. Without the courage to admit it, when constantly exposed to this frustrating reality, many women start experiencing a sense of helplessness. A recent research study commissioned by the Mother and Baby magazine in the UK found that 56% of working mothers feel exhausted by juggling the conflicting demands of modern life. This weariness has them in a state of quiet despair. Culturally, we were taught that denying our individual needs in order to deal with higher responsibilities is the right thing to do. Yet, avoiding to get in touch or denying our needs can be detrimental to our growth and happiness on a personal level. According to psychologist Rollo May, inner despair results from the chronic repression of the source of our vitality, will, power, and creativity. In other words, if we habitually deny or repress our anger, passion, sadness, and joy, we cut ourselves off from our true selves and we drift towards apathy. Paula feels emotionally stressed, and her frustration never gets aired out of the fear of being selfish. She tries to put on a happy face and keep moving through her days as best as she can. The problem is that this self-imposed repression is draining her. Former First Lady Michelle Obama, a super busy professional woman, world activist, wife, and mother, once said, "If you don't take control over your time and your life, other people will gobble it up. If you don't prioritize yourself, you constantly start falling lower and lower on your list." The irony is that when we are happier and more connected to our inner core, we are more available to others. We are more able to offer more authentic love and support because we have more energy and zest for life. Imagine an airplane emergency. You need to put your oxygen mask first before reaching out to help others. And here's what I found to be very true. The energy and passion needed in order to operate in the world always sprouts from a sense of self-love and self-respect. And this is expressed in the way we bring consciousness to how we do what we do. The necessary changes involved in creating more personal space don't need to be huge nor disruptive. They just need to involve clear intention. For instance, a 10-minute walk can be used as a moment for quiet reflection and positive envisioning of your day. The key is bringing a sense of mindfulness to everything we do so that we don't lose ourselves in the middle of crazy action. When we align ourselves with the flow of life by feeding our souls, cultivating positive emotional states, and keeping our energies high, then the world starts changing around us. And this isn't magic, but a process that requires wisdom and a series of strategic steps inspired by the desire to create the change we want to experience in life. It requires the decision to move from the passenger seat to the driver's seat and to a more empowered version of who we are. Paula did some coaching work with me, and we focused on accessing her personal needs and expanding her beliefs on how to live a more fulfilling life. After a few sessions, she felt inspired to promote some important change that included reaching out for help, as well as creating some quality personal time. Now, she no longer feels guilty for honoring herself. As a matter of fact, she says this process has been life-changing. And here are some insights on how you can bring more quality time back to your life. Number one, create personal rituals throughout the week. Little actions performed in ways that carry special meaning can connect you with a sense of flow and easiness. They can be as simple as reading, journaling, meditating, or dancing. They can take as little as a few minutes a day, but they need to happen religiously. Honor those activities as your personal moments of deep inspiration and alignment. Number two, build a new relationship with yourself. Be your greatest supporter. Tap your shoulders a few times a day for all the great work that you do and allow yourself to feel good about it. Personal care starts by learning to take more deep breaths and enjoying the moment. A way of doing this is to breathe through your nose to the count of 7 and then exhale through your mouth to the count of 11. Do this a few times in a row, a few times in a day, and you will feel the difference. And you can even send a reminder on your phone. Remember to breathe. Get community support. Sometimes doers have a hard time asking for support, and yet asking for help can be a game changer. Dare to ask for what you need and be specific about it. This could look like asking for assistance in getting something accomplished or claiming some free time to just do nothing. Finally, don't forget to have fun. Don't make it a big deal. Figure it out to make some more space for yourself, and don't make it another item into your to-do list. Otherwise, you're back to your old business. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you did, please share it with your friends and let me know about your comments and suggestions. I am Suzy Verde, and this is Drops of Light, your space for soul nourishment and inspiration.